I'm going to take the scallop, which is the 12th daily freebie, and today I'm going to work some magic with it. And I'm doing this in my Sonnet software. Here is the scallop and it's open in my stitch editor, and I'm going to copy it, check it's on the clipboard, and I'm going over to the main embroidery unit module, and I'll open a new window. And I'm going to paste the design on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mat. And I have to admit to you, I've made this already and I've stitched it out, but the recording didn't work. So what I create now will not be exactly what you see at the end of this video when I show you the stitch out. Now, from experience, I know that if I put the scallop up there and I go to the Encore tab and I select a circle and I select that all the embroideries will be facing the same way, and I select 6 repeats and I preview it, they're all upside down. Last time I did this, they weren't. Never mind, we'll cancel it and we'll flip this that way. Preview it, and there we have a lovely scalloped mat. And I really don't need to do anything to this. I put it in an 8x8 hoop all ready to stitch out. Now I'm going to go back to my stitch editor where I have 2 other designs open. And the first one is day 4, little design. It's very small. Now you may want to, I'm going to show you, I didn't do this when I originally stitched it out, but I'm going to go through and I'm just going to select, not that one, but that little flower there. And I'm going to do a box select around it, and I'm going to pull it down here, way out of the way, and then I'm going to put all the colours back in, and then I'm going to move it up here, which is what I wanted to do previously, but I didn't. But I'm just showing you what it's capable. If one particular colour only stitches out one little item in a design, it's quite easy to disable the other colours and select it and move it about. So we're going to copy that, and it's now down on our clipboard, and we'll go back over to the design that we've created so far, and we're, whoops, gone the wrong way, and we're going to paste. Oh dear, what did I do wrong? I forgot to, when I did the Encore, I previewed it, but I never applied it. Now it is applied, and I can go back to that tab and bring in the design that we've just played with in Stitch Editor. You wouldn't be able to do this in on this section of the embroidery. Well, I don't think you could. Back to the Encore tab, we're going to keep it at 6 repeats and pull them down. Now, don't do that. It's very, I'm going to cancel that. It's very important that when you make the preview, you are careful where you alter it. You need to go up here and pull in. Oh, that's not too bad. In fact, that is much better than what I did last time. You can make it more open, or you can close it in. Let's see what other things we can do. Cancel it. How can we make that different? We can go back to the Home tab and rotate it. Then go to Encore and preview it. I just love playing with this software. I don't like that. That's too. The other way was much better. We'll do one more. Go back to Home and rotate it again. In fact, we'll rotate it twice. Go to Encore and preview it. Wow. I think I preferred the first one. Now, do we think we can go back and do that? So we've got to go back 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Preview. Perfect. I'm going to leave it at that, and I need to apply it, which I forgot to do last time. Mouse is misbehaving. Now we go back to Stitch Editor, and I'm going to go to day 6's design, and we're going to do this selection, partial selection again. I'm going for this big flower at the bottom, which it's got a slight daffodil look to it, hasn't it? And fortunately it stitches out last. If I zoom in, whoops, something's gone terribly wrong. Escape. All right, let's put it all back. No, we need that one and that one. Right, going to zoom in, and when we make selects, we can do a box select or we can do a freehand select, which I prefer, because you literally just draw around the design with your mouse. Copy it, and we'll go back to the main module where we've been doing our editing. And we will, whoops, I keep hitting that button, paste. Right, I wonder if you know what I'm going to do with this. I want to zoom in, I want to fill in this gap. And ideally, I just want to place it there so it seals it. But so far, I have to confess I've not been able to do this, because as soon as I come out and go to Encore and again do a 6 repeat, it takes it to the middle. Now if I pull out, it's not where it was before. So I've got to look at these lines here. These are here, but I'm going to rotate them. I do wonder whether I can rotate them before I do the... No, I'll do it the way I've done it before. As you can see, this line's coming here, and it's almost... Let's take it out just a bit. It's almost in that little gap. So we'll apply. Now, they're all in the wrong place, but if we go back to home and rotate, it doesn't work. So we're going to have to manually rotate this. And grab this and rotate them. As you can see, they're too close now. So we'll go back. That doesn't need to... Oh, I wonder what will happen if I rotate it. I'm going to rotate it like that. I haven't worked out all the weird features of the Encore yet. How to control everything. I'm sure you can, and I'm sure some of you will tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong. Create, home. Now let's grab this. It's still too far out. So you need to play with this to get the positioning just right. As you can see, there's no way on this page to do a rotation. But if you right click, does anything happen? No. So we'll apply that. Ooh, that's interesting. Don't hit preview again. Control Z, no, cancel. We pull these out, we have to be very careful. That's almost it. We're almost there. No, not quite. No. I need to... You know what they say? If all else fails, read the instructions. Let's go back. Let's see if I've, do you know, isn't it funny? The first time I did this, I had no issues at all. But when you try and try and mimic what you've done before, it doesn't always happen. Now, I'm going to be content with that. It's still pretty, and you may have to, you can see the principle, and I'm not going to waste your time by you seeing me faffing about. So we go back to the Home tab and we combine everything. And we can see we've got just under 35,000 stitches and 102 colour changes, which is no good. So we colour sort, and that takes us down to 9. Now, what my plan was, and I have actually done this, and I'll show you the results in a minute, I stitched this out on English cotton net. And so I'm going to take you to my finished stitch out. Obviously I've got to export this, and the lovely thing about my SewNet, if you do have a machine which is connected to the internet, wireless, you can send it to your computer. None of my machines are turned on at the moment, so they're not showing. Or you can save it to my SewNet cloud, give it a title, mat combo, and it will send it to the place that you've selected. You can close it. Let me show you what the results were. I've stitched the design out as I promised on English cotton net, and I think you'll agree with me, the results are incredible. I used a darker, different colour for the blossoms, and I moved a few colours around. I used one of my favourite colours for green leaves, which is a light avocado, sulky rayon 1209. But I think you'll agree these scallops look lovely, don't they? And there is a gap here, but because I wasn't able to push this flower right into the corner, but I will be releasing this design on the grand finale day. So that's a good reason for joining the Graceful Group Forum if you haven't joined already. Membership closes on October the 10th and the grand finale is on October the 11th. And I will put this through my commercial software, and I will probably just join each of these sections with a few more of the scallops. So there's another use for design number 12. If you have any questions about getting these designs or the group forum, then please refer to the links underneath this film in the description. Bye for now.